Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to paint another beautiful kurta. And this is the kurta of the day. You can see this is again an asymmetric kurta and this is of lime color. We are going to design it today. So I'm starting by properly unfolding it on the table and ironing it so that it is free of any creases or unwanted lines. If you haven't watched the previous tutorials, make sure to do that because I'm painting each and every kurta in a different way and you will get to learn a lot in every video. So this is the first step. Because these kurtas were kept folded for a really long time, they have creases on them. So I'm just making sure to remove the crease and make it as smooth as possible. Next, I'm going to use the same method that I used previously. I'm going to trace my design using a carbon paper. So when you are using this method to transfer your design on any surface, make sure to use the black carbon paper. The blue ones leave their ink on the surface. On any surface, if you'll use the blue one, they will definitely leave their ink. So make sure whenever you use a carbon paper, always choose a black one. So you can see I am choosing this Radha Krishna painting for this kurta. There are many people who feel that we should not wear any clothes that have gods in them. But if you are okay with it, then Radha Krishna is one of the perfect choices. So you can see this is the layout and now I'm starting to paint. I'm using Pidilite fabric colors. They are available on Amazon and I will also list the link down in the description box below so that you can directly purchase it. The kurta is of cotton material, as you can see, and since it is stiff enough to stay at its place, it's thick and it's stiff, it does not move. There is no need of the embroidery loop being used here. You can also use the loop if you are not comfortable with drawing like this. You might have seen various artists using the loops to keep their fabric stretched and in place. But you have to understand that the function of loop is just to ensure the fabric doesn't move and it's easier for you to paint. But if the fabric is thick enough to not move on itself, then you can go ahead and start painting without having to use the loop. I'm starting by using the cream color. So my basic idea is to paint the base colors first and then add the details. I will also add a black fine line, but once I have painted the entire painting. One thing I did not show in this video is that I have also placed the cardboard under this. If you have watched my previous videos, you must be knowing that placing a cardboard or any layer under this fabric is very important so that your paint does not get applied to the opposite side. We only want this paint to be on the top layer of the kurta and not the back side. Now this is the time lapse for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I will be happy to help you out. Since this skin color is very light, even if I paint a complete layer, I am able to see the pencil lines. So As you can see here in the face, I can fill it completely, and once the paint dries, I can still see the eyes, the lips and the nose, so it is easier for me to paint. Also, make sure to tell me which kurta is your favorite, because so far I have painted so many kurtas and honestly I cannot decide which one is my favorite, because every kurta that I paint becomes my new favorite. If you are an absolute beginner, make sure to start from the Pitchway inspired kurta, because that is a very basic, a very simple and beginner friendly tutorial, beginner friendly design, and it is very easy to recreate. So if you are painting on fabric for the first time and you're looking for a design which is very simple, it's not too complicated and beginner friendly, then you should definitely try the Pitchway inspired lotus. I have a detailed tutorial of Pitchway inspired lotus on a kurta, so make sure to watch that if you haven't. So I'm trying to match the colors here. You can see I extended the dupatta of Lord Krishna because I wanted to give it the same flow as of Radha. Any painting requires a lot of patience and hand stability. So make sure to practice enough to have a very good hand stability so that it does not affect the overall finishing of your artwork. Now I've completed with the filling of my colors, and now I'm moving ahead to add the details. You can see I have started by adding a black outline. So all these pencil lines that are visible, I will be drawing them using a brush and black paint. You can see even if I have colored it completely, I can still see the pencil lines from below. This is the real speed, and you can see how patiently I'm painting this. I'm using a 0 number brush, which is extremely fine. In the market, you can also find specific fine brushes which are specifically designed for adding details and all these type of fine work. If you want, you can definitely go ahead and buy those, but that's not a compulsion. You can see I'm using a normal 0 number brush. It's all about hand stability and how nicely you can handle your brush. So I'm adding these black details all around my artwork. Make sure to like and subscribe. I keep sharing lots of tutorials on different art topics. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have liked this video. If you have learned something new, make sure to hit that like button, comment your views and share it with someone who will like this. Now adding the final touches, this painting still looked a little bit blank to me, so I'm adding some drama by spreading these green colors all around. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a lot of green paint and just spreading it all around. I start with one point and then I just smudge that paint in different directions. If you have watched my previous videos, you must be knowing that this is one of my favorite techniques, and this is really good for adding shades and drama in your artwork. I'm adding these on both the sides. This is definitely not a compulsion, and I'm just doing this because I felt the artwork was a little bit incomplete. And this is the final look of the painting. Let me know your views in the comments below. This is the final look of the kurta. And I will see you in the next video. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.